Have you ever imagined walking through a town where nobody lives anymore? Empty streets, broken homes, silent schools, and old buildings slowly falling apart. Across America, there are ghost towns that were once full of life, money, and thousands of people. But today, they stand completely abandoned. Some were destroyed after gold mines closed, while others were left behind because of disasters, fires, or mysterious events. Many of these places now feel creepy, dangerous, and frozen in time. From haunted desert towns to cities burning underground, today we are counting down the top 10 ghost towns of America you should never visit alone. Number 10. Rhyolite. Rhyolite is one of the most famous ghost towns in Nevada. During the early 1900s, this town became rich because of gold mining. Thousands of people moved here hoping to become rich overnight. Hotels, banks, schools, and even an opera house were built in the middle of the desert. But the gold quickly started disappearing and people slowly left the town. Within only a few years, Rhyolite became completely empty. Today, broken buildings still stand under the hot desert sun. The empty streets and silent atmosphere make the town feel very creepy, especially at night. Tourists visit to explore the old ruins, but the desert heat and isolation can be dangerous. Number 9. Cahaba. Cahaba was once the first capital city of Alabama. Long ago, it was a busy town filled with wealthy families and important government buildings. But repeated floods slowly destroyed the area, forcing people to leave. Now nature has completely taken over the town. Old roads disappear into forests and ruins hide under trees and grass. Cahaba is also famous for ghost stories. Many visitors claim they have seen strange lights near the old cemetery at night. Others say they hear mysterious sounds coming from the abandoned ruins. Because of these stories, Cahaba is considered one of the most haunted ghost towns in America. Number 8. Kennecott. Hidden deep in Alaska's mountains, Kennecott was once a giant copper mining town. Workers lived here in freezing weather while mining companies earned millions of dollars from the nearby mountains. But when the copper eventually ran out, everyone left the town behind. Today, huge red mining buildings still stand surrounded by snow, glaciers, and icy winds. The town looks frozen in time. Getting here is not easy. The area is very remote, and wild animals like bears still live nearby. During winter, heavy snowstorms can make travel extremely dangerous. Kennecott feels more like another world than a tourist attraction. Number 7. Jerome. Jerome sits high on a mountain in Arizona and was once called the wickedest town in the West. During its mining days, the town became famous for crime, gambling, and violence. When mining ended, most people left, turning Jerome into a ghost town. Today, the town is known for haunted buildings and paranormal stories. Visitors often report hearing footsteps inside empty buildings or seeing strange shadows at night. Old hotels in Jerome are believed to be haunted by former miners and workers. The narrow mountain roads and abandoned buildings make the town feel very mysterious after dark. Despite its creepy history, Jerome still attracts thousands of curious tourists every year. Number 6. Centralia. Centralia may be the strangest ghost town in America because the town is still burning underground. In 1962, a fire started inside an underground coal mine beneath the town. The fire spread through tunnels under homes, roads, and buildings. Years later, the fire was still burning. Dangerous gases began rising from the ground, and giant cracks appeared in streets. Smoke could even be seen coming from the earth in some places. Eventually, almost everyone was forced to leave the town. Today, Centralia looks like a real-life disaster movie. Empty roads suddenly end in forests, and steam rises from underground cracks. Scientists believe the fire could continue burning for hundreds of years. Number 5. Garnet. Deep inside Montana's mountains sits Garnet, one of the best preserved ghost towns in the United States. During the gold rush, miners built hotels, stores, saloons, and cabins here. But after the gold disappeared, people slowly abandoned the town. Unlike many ghost towns, Garnet still has many original wooden buildings standing exactly where they were left long ago. During winter, snow covers the empty streets and cabins, making the town look frozen in time. The silence in Garnet feels strange and almost unreal. Because the town is isolated in the mountains, sudden weather changes can make travel dangerous. Number 4. Calico. Calico was once a booming silver mining town in California's desert. Thousands of miners came here hoping to find silver and become rich. The town quickly grew with restaurants, hotels, saloons, and busy streets. But when silver prices crashed, the town died almost overnight. Today, Calico still looks like an old Wild West movie set. Wooden buildings line dusty desert roads while old mines disappear into nearby hills. Although parts of the town were restored for tourists, the surrounding desert remains dangerous because of extreme heat and isolation. At sunset, the empty streets and old buildings create a very creepy atmosphere. Number 3. St. Elmo. St. Elmo is one of Colorado's most famous ghost towns. During the late 1800s, miners and railroad workers filled the town with life. But after the railroad stopped operating, businesses closed and people slowly moved away. Today, old wooden buildings still stand surrounded by mountains and forests. The town becomes especially creepy during winter when snow covers everything. Many visitors say St. Elmo feels haunted because the silence is so intense. There are very few people nearby, and the isolated mountain roads can become dangerous during storms. Wild animals also roam the area, adding to the feeling that this place has been forgotten by time. Number 2, Terlingua. Near the Mexican border sits Terlingua, a desert ghost town surrounded by empty landscapes and abandoned ruins. The town became famous because of mercury mining. Workers lived here in harsh desert conditions while mining companies made huge profits. But when the mining industry collapsed, most residents disappeared. Today, old churches, broken homes, and empty buildings remain scattered across the desert. The heat here can become deadly during summer, and the isolation makes the town feel even more mysterious. At night, the dark desert and complete silence create a truly creepy experience. Number 1, Bodie. Bodie is often called the most famous ghost town in America. During the gold rush, thousands of miners rushed to Bodie hoping to become rich. Saloons, hotels, gambling halls, and businesses filled the streets almost overnight. But the town also became known for violence, crime, and deadly accidents. When the gold finally disappeared, people abandoned the town, leaving many belongings behind. Today, hundreds of original buildings still remain standing. Inside some homes, furniture, dishes, and personal items can still be seen exactly where they were left decades ago. Walking through Bodie feels like stepping back into the 1800s. Cold winds move through empty streets while silence covers the entire town. Many visitors describe Bodie as both beautiful and terrifying at the same time.